Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jess if you don't know me. If you do know me, welcome back. This week's video is a bit of a different video than what we normally do. As you can tell, I'm sitting down and we've got a setup. It's gonna be a full face of first impressions of MCO Beauty. So MCO Beauty is a Australian owned brand, and it's also vegan and cruelty free, which is amazing. They do a whole heap of dupes for all the expensive brands, so we're going to be testing it all out today. Bonus points because most of the brands that they dupe for aren't vegan and cruelty free, so shout out to them for this. I do have a spread of everything in front of me, as you can see, so I've got lots of stuff for a full face. The only thing that I really couldn't find was a powdered bronzer, but I don't know if they were just sold out where I was going to get them. If you've watched last week's video, you will see me shopping for most of this stuff. The only things I haven't unboxed as well is going to be the brushes and the beauty blender. But other than that, it's all ready for me to go. So let's get started. First things first, this is not from MCO Beauty, this is just from Kmart. But we're going to be putting our headband on so we get no makeup in my hair. I mean, are you kidding? How cute. I'm going to get these ones out of their packets. Okay, the beauty blender. Can we talk about the size of this beauty blender? It's massive. It is targeted as a jumbo beauty blender, but she's huge and she hasn't even been wet yet. So it's massive, and I will wet this one to make sure it's full effect. It's quite soft. It feels dense though, if that's a good way to describe it. Also, by no means am I any sort of makeup expert. I actually wear makeup very rarely. I just never have the effort to put on makeup. So if you're expecting a very professional review, this is probably not the place to go. But if you want an honest review from someone that wears makeup occasionally and doesn't own super expensive stuff, this is the right place. But it's quite nice, and I'm excited to see what it feels like once it's wet. And this pack comes with 6 pieces. It comes with more of a dense, I want to say more for your wet and cream products. A little fluffy eyeshadow brush, more of a flat eyebrow brush, an angled brush, more for eyebrows if you're doing eyebrows, a spoolie, and then a big fluffy powder brush. Then I also got the little powder puffs, just because I did get the pressed powder. I mean, are you kidding? How cute. They're so soft. They're velvety. And then they have the little finger slide there that says, oh, that way, MCO Beauty. Right, I'm gonna dampen my sponge and I will be back. Okay, the sponge is now wet. Can we talk about massive? It's huge. First things first, I think we'll use the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. It's the knockoff for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and the MCO Beauty Summer Glow bronzing drops, which is the knockoff for the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. So we're going to mix these two together because that's what I've seen people do. I will say my only thing about these is that because they're sold in Kmart and Woolworths, you can't test the colors. So I could have gotten all of my shades wrong in everything. But that's okay. Trial and error, they're also not $80, so it's okay if they're the wrong color in my opinion. I'm just gonna pop it on the back of my hand and then pop it onto my face. And then, I know it looks crazy. I think we have to trust the process. Then I'm gonna put the Flawless Glow on as well. And then blend it all in together is my plan. I think I'm going to use the beauty blender. Now I do have a mirror next to you guys, which I will also be using. So if you see me looking over here, that is what I'm looking at. Okay, actually that blended out super nicely. Definitely a little dark for me, but that's okay. Probably just need a tan. The winter the winter paleness has really kicked in recently, so that's all right. Then I'm just gonna add some of the Miracle Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, but it's like really full coverage, I've heard, so I decided to go with this over anything else. And it's got like a little pipette squeezer. I think this is gonna be too dark for me. I got it in light medium, but I think I definitely needed it in light. And I definitely just put way too much of that on, but that's okay. Again, blending it out with that massive sponge. Okay, that one also blended out gorgeously. I am very glowy, but like I'm not mad about it. Then we're gonna pop some concealer on with the Instant Conceal Camouflage and Contour. Again, I don't know about this shade. I was hoping this could maybe lighten me up, but it doesn't even look like it's gonna do that. I got it in Ivory, but we'll give it a go. This one is also definitely a Tarte Shape Tape knockoff. And I do love the Tarte Shape Tape. This is one of the products that I do own already, is the Tarte Shape Tape, so. It does have a bit of a weird scent to it. None of the others I've noticed a scent, but it's hard. It's a little florally. Okay, I'm gonna use like the pointed tip for this. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. That's lightened that area nicely. That's blended out gorgeously. I really like that. This is actually such a nice combo. It's really lightened up the face, I think, which is, we're gonna do some contour slash bronzer. I think I got the bronzer color because I didn't want it to be too dark, because I kind of expected this makeup to be a little bit dark on me. But it's the Instant Contour Cream Bronzer in light medium. Now I've already made sure it came out. You twist here and it unlocks it, so product's not constantly squeezing out, which is nice. And then I'm just gonna go all the way around like that, and then maybe just lightly on the sides of my nose there. And then we're gonna lock it again so no more product comes out. And I'm just gonna use this brush, the like more dense one. That's not bad. I quite enjoy that. It's giving me some shape. Now the next product I've got is the Cheek and Lip Tint in Blush Red. There you go. I believe that this is a knockoff for the Glossier Cloud Paint, and I've always wanted to try it, but Glossier hasn't dropped in Australia yet, so got to give this a go. Now I know that a little goes a long way with this one, so I'm just going to pop a little bit on my finger and just, I feel like that's already too much, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Gorgeous. I love that color. It looks so cute. Love, love, love. Next up, we're going to use Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder, which is, I believe, a knockoff for the Charlotte Tilbury one again. And I got it in 2 natural mediums, so that's the shade of it, which is kind of dark, but they didn't have the lighter one. So I'm going to take the little powder puff for under my eyes, and then I'll use the fluffy brush for the rest of my face. Okay, look at that difference between this eye and that eye. That's amazing. Look how shiny I am there, and that's so matte. I love that. Now I know that the trend at the moment is to be as glowy as possible, but as a sweaty gal, I prefer to start a little bit more matte because I always end up looking a little bit glowier in the end. Great. Now, the next product is questionable. So it's the Glow Up PH Powder Blush in Rosy Pink. I mean, are you kidding? Also, if you follow my YouTube and you know about my nail dramas, I finally did them. They're finally finished. Little flowers. Anyways, that was beside the point. So this blush, I went to one Woolworths, found this blush, and I was like, it said they had it in stock, so I went and I found. When I tell you, I looked online, saw the color, I was like, perfect, I want to try it because it's like the Dior one. We got there, it was like lighter pink than this, like baby pink, and I was like, where is the color? So I don't know if it had been under like really bright LED lights and had like bleached it, but anyways, the color was gone. So I'm very skeptical about this and whether it's going to have good payoff or not, but I really wanted to test it because everyone raves about the Dior one. And I'm not about to pay $78 for a blush when I could buy it for $10, you know? But it does have a very cute indent on it with the MCO. And the colour looks gorgeous. So like, wouldn't be mad if it was good. I'm just going to use that same fluffy brush. I've just dusted it off a bit to get any excess powder off of it. This is probably a little too big for this as it's quite literally massive. Really going to make sure I get some of that product on there though. Got some pink on there. Ooh, it's actually really nice. I love, good combination. It's very pink, but I'm not mad about it. Next up, we'll do brows. So I've got two brow products. I've got the Boss Brow in light medium, which I feel like my brows might be the darker color, but that's okay. And then I have the Hair and Brow Magic one, which is like just like clear brow gel. I generally just use clear brow gel, but this is the knockoff for the Bobbi Brown brow gel. But I'm interested to see if this helps because I feel like my eyebrows do get a bit sparse in some areas. But to start with, we're just going to use the spoolie brush. So I'm going to start with the Boss Brow. It just gives it a little bit of thickness to them in the sparse areas. That's quite nice. And then I'll pop this on once this kind of sets to make sure it's set in place. For mascara, I got the Extend Lash in black. And it's supposed to be, I think, a tubing mascara. That is what the brush looks like. Quite nice. A little different to what I normally use. I normally have more of like a rubbery brush. I use the Ilia Limitless mascara. Okay, that's quite nice. I think it probably could separate my lashes a little bit more. Like it's a little bit clumping them together. The true test will be if it like leaves like black under my eyes, but I'll give you guys a wear test. So it's currently around the middle of the day here. So I'll wear it for the rest of the day / the night, and then I'll give you an update on how it's looking, how it's feeling, that kind of thing. Example of why I don't put my eyeshadow on is what my eyelids look like. Let me get that cleaned up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put the tiniest teensy bit of this bronzer on my eyelids, and I'm gonna take the little fluffy brush. It just brings a little bit of color back into my eyelids. Perfect. Next up, we are moving on to my lips. Now I've got 3 lip products here. I've got the Glow Up PH Cheek and Lip Oil. This one looks clear, yeah, but it goes bright pink. The 4-in-1 Hydrating Lip Plumper. The Perfect Pout Lip Liner in Prance Proudly as the shade, but it's like the Charlotte Tilbury knockoff again. So I think I will start with the lip liner And I'll put the plumper on, and then I'll put my eyebrow gel in, and then I'll go in with the lip oil. Also, that's the tip. It looks very creamy. They're like, it's buttery soft. So I've just lined it because I know that this has a bit of a color to it. So that's the color. It comes, this is like plastic here, but it's like, the like stuff is in there, but you've got to, you like pump it up, like pushes it up above the line there. Kind of just feels like when you put a like peppermint scented lip balm on, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're gonna use the Hair and Brow Magic Wand on my brows, which are looking great, by the way. I'm super happy with it. So that's what the brush looks like. That's normally what I have on my mascara brushes. I did not realize. Okay, so see the top half, how the bristles are long, the bottom half are short. See, half of it's long, half of it's short. Interesting. They're pretty set in place with the Boss Brow, which is great. Loving this look so far. I might just pop a little bit of the PH cheek and lip oil on top just to see. Look at that applicator. It's massive. See how in the bottle it's clear? Let me swatch on my hand. Okay, I like rubbed it in with my finger. See how my finger's got like a pink tip and it's like going pink? How weird is that? I'm gonna take the lip plumping off and put this on because I don't think it's plumping. I don't think it's making a difference. It's a nice lipstick though. It's quite like moisturizing and everything, but I wouldn't use it as a lip plumper. I do love this liner though. Look at the color. It's so weird that it goes so pink, and I think it stains a little bit. Anyways, I'm super happy with this. All of the products. I couldn't fault really any of them. If they're the wrong shade, it's my fault because I didn't pick out the right shade. The brush set, fabulous. The Massive Beauty Blender, so good. Also, I forgot. I have the Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. And it's a Charlotte Tilbury knockoff as well. So I'm going to pre-spray a spray just to make sure it's actually going to spray nicely. It doesn't have a super wide spray, so I'm going to kind of hold it far away. That's gone on perfectly. Like, it's blended out gorgeous. It has a bit of a scent, but it's not a bad scent, I would say. Overall, I'm blown away with the quality of all of this. As someone that knows expensive products because I've used them and tested them in the past, but not bought them, so to say. But this, you really couldn't tell. Like, looking at my face, though I'm pretty shit at doing makeup, let's be so real. Like, I'm no makeup artist and I really don't know what I'm doing. You wouldn't look at my face and be like, she clearly spent $10 on those products. Like, the dupes are really good for what you're paying compared to what you would be paying. Is quite outstanding. If you also want to see me do like half a face of the MCO Beauty products and half a face of the real ones, so like the MCO Beauty dupes and then the expensive high-end ones, let me know in the comments down below because I'm happy to do that. I'll willingly go out and purchase the products to see what we can do. We can do like a full split so we can see the difference. But overall, 10 out of 10 would recommend MCO Beauty. Really great company. I love what they stand for with being vegan and animal cruelty free. And the quality's high and the price is low. And I will see you guys when I check back in for a review of how it has settled. Okay, I've just been sitting here on the couch talking with the fam, but tell me why it literally, like in this lighting as well, it looks like I've got a beauty filter on, but I don't. My skin is literally so blurred. That's crazy. Okay, guys, it is now 8:30, so it is many hours later. I am so tired, but I will say you'd never be able to tell. Let me prop you up so you can get some good lighting. Like, be so for real, it still looks this good. Like, there's no way. But it still looks so nice. Like, flawless. And I am so tired, and you would never be able to tell. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for sticking around. Comment down below the lipstick emoji, and don't forget to like, comment the emoji down below, and if you want to see me do a half face of dupes, half face of high-end products, and subscribe for weekly videos every Friday, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!